Hello everyone and welcome to another Madison, Dane County Regional Airport update. We're back here once again. Great lineup of aircraft today. We've got some new models in here from the massive unboxing. It's so exciting to get these new models in here. We have 2 of them in this update, and there'll be more coming in the future. Some future updates that I have planned, so very exciting and can't wait to get into them. But we will start here with this United Express Crj 200. This is in the EVO Blue livery. The actual one was in the Continental Globe livery. And this one came in from Chicago O'Hare. This is operated by Air Wisconsin, came in from Chicago O'Hare, and we'll be doing a turnaround heading back out to Chicago O'Hare. All these flights are from May 27th. I forgot to mention that. Kind of late morning-ish time frame, like 10 a.m. to about noon in that time frame. So late morning flights. This one just parked here at gate 2, and it will just disembarked, and we'll be sitting here for a little bit, and will later be on its way out to Chicago O'Hare. And our next aircraft here is this United Airlines 737-800. This is in the Starlines livery. The actual aircraft was a EVO Blue livery, but I do not have that model in my collection currently. This one, our second flight in from Chicago O'Hare, but this one on the mainline service, and this will, of course, be doing a turnaround, and we'll be later heading back out to Chicago O'Hare. So 2 Chicago flights here. I mean, I can imagine it will be a pretty popular destination for Madison, just considering that there are a lot of international flights, a lot of flights from across the country and out of the country, out of Chicago O'Hare. And it's pretty close to Madison, so I mean that is to be expected. But still cool to get 2 Chicago flights in here on the Crj 200, with operated by Air Wisconsin, and mainline service in here. So that's really interesting for United. Here is a Delta A220. This was not the actual aircraft that flew this flight, but rather it was a 717. I do not have the 717 in my fleet, and the size is pretty comparable to the A220. This is, of course, being the 300 version, so this is a little bit bigger. But the A220 is a pretty decent size comparison to the 717, so I figured why not throw this in here. This one made its way in from Atlanta, and I'm pretty sure all the flights in this update will be turns, so this one, of course, doing another turnaround, and we'll be heading back out to Atlanta. And here it is, the Delta Connection Bombardier with Mitsubishi Crj 900. It's so great to finally have this in one of these airport updates. I've been dying to include it in one of these for so long, and it's finally here making its first appearance at Madison, and it's gorgeous lighting too. What a way for this for it to make its first appearance. So glad that I could finally include this in an airport update. This Delta Crj 900 is getting pushed back. This is operated by SkyWest, and it flew in from Minneapolis and is now getting pushed back for Detroit. So correction, it is not all turns. This one is obviously not doing a turn. Came in from MSP. We're heading out to Detroit Metro, so that's pretty cool for this one. And those seem to be the flights that are most prevalent here on the Crj 900. I believe there is another one, though, that's not LaGuardia. Yeah. So Delta flies these Crj 900s from Madison to Minneapolis, Detroit, and LaGuardia. So this one doing Minneapolis and then going on to Detroit. So that's pretty cool for this one. And kind of a bad shot of this one. I couldn't really get a good shot of it, but we have the rear side of the aircraft for this American Eagle E-145. This one is operated by Envoy Air, and this one made its way also in from Chicago O'Hare, and we're doing a turnaround heading back out there to Chicago O'Hare on Envoy Air. I mean, how many air records can I say? I'll be flying in the air to Chicago O'Hare too, so we're gonna have so many air rhymes in this one, and yeah, that's always what happens on these flights. So another one with a bunch of air rhymes. It's so really cool to get this aircraft in here. Of course, this aircraft is absolutely beautiful. The color is spot on by Gemini on this one. So yeah, this one doing the Chicago turn just like the United's. So like I said, that is a really popular route here, and for good reason, because it is quite close and it offers a lot of diversity in travel. So really cool to see another Chicago flight in here. And unfortunately, these next 2 aircraft will be backlit, which is Pretty unfortunate because they are two beautiful aircraft. But we'll start here with this American Eagle E-175. This is also another envoy operator flight. This one came in from Dallas DFW and is getting the bags loaded on, and it will be getting boarded up for its return flight back out to Dallas, which is delayed a little bit. But this guy will be soon pushing back for its return flight back out to Dallas-Fort Worth. And here we go. Unfortunately, and not very good lighting, it's kind of in the shadow here. But here's this American, not American Eagle, mainline American A319. This is in the America West Heritage livery. Super awesome to get this new model in here as well. Of course, the actual one is just in a regular American livery. But I can now use this one for these A319 flights, as I was only using my A321 stand-up to cancer before, because that was the only American narrow-body Airbus that I had, so it really didn't work very well. But with this latest massive unboxing, it really gave me some good aircraft to use for the American collection. I'm just now realizing that the belt loader is off, and it's bugging me, so you saw nothing. Anyways, this one came in and is currently getting the bags loaded off from its flight in from Charlotte Douglas, and we'll be doing a turnaround and hang back out to CLT. So really cool to get this in here. I believe this is my first American Airlines Heritage livery, now that I think about it. So really cool. Of course, American does a great job with all their Heritage liveries, and this one, probably my favorite, honestly. I like this one, the Astrojet TWA. Actually, no, I do have the TWA model, I just realized. It is a 1/500 scale, so does it really count? Maybe it does, but I still really like this one. And definitely will be, this will definitely come in handy a lot in future airport updates. Because I can use it for American A319s, American A320s if I have to. And they fly those to a lot of airports that are featured on the channel, so you got some new aircraft to use for those, and this will be a big help. So thank you for Prairie Diecast for getting me a kind of a good deal. I mean, it was still like $65, but you know, that's pretty good, because there are only like, I think 90 of these ever produced. At least that's what the Flying Mule said about the Piedmont, which I almost bought, but I didn't end up picking that one up. But I'm happy with the America West anyways. That would have been cheaper though, a little bit, if I went to the Flying Mule, but you got the America West, so I'd say it's all worth it. Still got an American A319. You know, it is in the Heritage livery. The regular livery is quite rare, so still very happy with this one. And that'll do it for this update of Madison Dane County Regional Airport. And I will see you tomorrow for another airport update, or maybe it'll be baseball, actually. You know, I haven't quite planned out my my videos yet for this week. But anyway, whatever it is, I'll see you tomorrow as always. Good night. Auf Wiedersehen.